What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Familiar face, Rahman, for you guys that have the very first episode, guest episode that we did. It was with Rahman, my boy,
Yep, we're
and now
back.
he's back.
We're back.
Yeah, dude. So this will be 37. I'm trying to think. I don't remember if we had that sign hanging up during that very first one or not.
Yeah, I can't
Um,
remember. I was like, what changed? I remember
but
the KD poster.
yeah, I've been wanting to get some more other posters and get hung up, but.
Yeah, we need to get some Cobra in here.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying,
Get
for
some
sure.
Cobra hung up.
Yeah, no doubt. What's up, man? What
Not
you been
much,
up
bro.
to?
Nothing much, brother. Just grinding. Just
Yeah.
grinding every day. For the most part, I think since the last time I've been on here, I've done a bodybuilding show.
Yeah, so that was probably back in when was that? When was that show?
The show was in May, so it was before that.
And we talked.
We were trying to get back on here before then.
Yeah,
I
and
was
at
caught
that
up.
time you had no. I asked you, and the next time you was thinking you was gonna get on stage was,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh, I don't know, man. You're just like, I don't know right now. I don't know. And then it was like a couple weeks later, you like announced you're like,
Yeah.
oh well, I'm gonna send it. Like a month out, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna send it. See what
Yeah,
happens.
man. I don't know. I'm
I
like
think we
one
had
of
like messaged on Instagram or something, and I
yeah,
told you that I was like, bro, send it, just do
yeah,
it. And I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
think you
yeah,
were
yeah,
going to.
yeah.
And then you popped out and did it.
I know it's just one of those things, man. For me, like I'm always one to do like a challenge, which they're all a challenge, but I feel like this one was like more a challenge. Like I'm doing it on
Yeah.
my own.
Oh, you did it
Like
on your own.
it was ballsy because I was just kind of like 4 weeks away,
Yeah.
and I was just like, yeah, let's do it. Let's just
Yeah.
lock in
I
and
knew it
do
was
it.
close. I knew you were like a month.
So I was I was like, I'm the type I'm the type of person like I won't necessarily be embarrassed, but I just be like I'm always optimistic about things. I'm like it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
I got to grind, grind, grind,
Yeah.
grind, 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 and if it works out for me, cool. That's what I anticipated. But if it don't, then I learned something. So
Yeah.
I'm never looking at anything in a
How did it
bad
end up
respect.
going? How'd you place?
It went well. I got second in my class. I got feedback from the judge, and he pretty much just told me, which is usually probably everybody's feedback, just get a little bigger.
Mm,
But I mean, that just takes time.
right. Yeah. That's
So
yeah, unless you're like really pushing some compounds or something like at a younger age,
mhm,
that's the size, dude. It just
correct.
takes just so long to put on, That's why you
Yeah,
see these guys that are like professionals when and they're getting into their 30s,
right.
just years of adding little bits of tissue, man. Just, little bit over courses of the year and yeah,
Yeah,
it's I don't know. I mean, you still see guys that blow up rather quick. I don't know. In today's day and age, though, you see these kids that are like on the
yeah.
internet that are like, I don't know, they claim natural on the internet and they're,
I don't know, man. I look at science and stuff too, though. I'm like we come from like an athletic background, playing
mm,
sports and stuff. We didn't really. I mean, I didn't lift weights really in high school.
no, I didn't either.
Um, I've always just had I feel like a hybrid type style of body.
Yeah.
Like I've always felt like with me, it was harder for me to put on size. Like I've always had like the muscle, like
Mm,
the roundness of the muscles,
mm,
but like I've always wanted to be like still be able to be athletic. You know what I mean?
right.
Like I don't
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
immobile and stuff
Yeah.
too. So I'm like
Yeah.
I'm always in that like realm. Like, dang, should I just lock in, just get huge, or
Yeah.
should I just be like, is it worth it though? Sacrificing like not being able to be agile and like
Um,
I don't know.
being Jack, dude, is kind of like inconvenient.
Oh,
Like it's
100%.
so inconvenient. This is funny that we're having this discussion. I was just talking to a friend of mine, um, and he lives out in North Carolina, a good buddy of mine, and he hit me up after a post I had made talking about that I look like I was looking fitter,
Yeah.
and he was like asking what I was doing, and I was like talking about I was running and like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
lifting as hard, and we had this same discussion where he said what he said. He said being Jack gets kind of annoying, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, do like it's just you're slower and like for me, my personal experience, like the bigger I was, like it was just like slower.
Yeah, slower.
Even more just like brain fog. Like I didn't
Yeah.
feel good.
No,
I didn't want
correct.
to, and unless that's exactly what I told him. I was like, unless you're either just like obsessed
Hmm.
and like this is what you want to do, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
yeah.
the end of the story. You just be jacked, or like you know, other than that, like it's just there's no reason. So I like I don't know, I think like 90% of people will probably be happier with the more like that hybrid style.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
The like I said, I remember you see these kids and the younger guys are still just like
Correct.
wanting to get so big, and I'm like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, dude, it's not unless you're gonna be on stage or you're just like I said, unless you're just
Yeah, no,
freakishly
you're
obsessed.
dedicated to it. Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like, bro, I don't know,
And if you're
like,
making money off of it too, like you
yeah,
get into that type of realm, then like it makes sense, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But like for the most part, just overall well being and stuff, like every day to day tasks, bro. Like
yeah,
I don't know, you get so big, you start I don't know, you got sleep apnea and stuff too, like
yeah,
those big dudes. That's what I'm
yeah,
referencing to. But the sleep ap I don't know, it's just I mean, that's not my cup of tea, I guess. I like that's why I like the men's physique category
mm,
because I can kind of keep it in that like little box and not
yeah,
really get into it. But also too, like I'm into fashion. I like clothes and stuff, and I don't
dude,
feel like a lot of clothes look good. Like even when my legs get bigger, I'm like, dang, jeans suck to wear. Like
dude, it's
underwear, like all types of stuff. I'm like, bro,
um,
like it's just then you gotta start. I don't know.
this is exactly the same conversation I was having. That's what I said. I told him. I said, yeah. I said, honestly, I feel so much better. I said, lowest I've weighed since high school, and by far the most fit I've been since
Hmm.
school. And then I said, I'm not as strong as I am now, but I said, I'm lighter and quicker. I said, I can get off the couch easier. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
I was like, my day-to-day life is easier. And I said, and my clothes fit how they're supposed to.
yeah. Facts.
Exactly. The exact conversation I just had with my buddy. Um, yeah, my clothes fit how they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't,
I feel comfortable. Like putting on a pair of pants, used to be a like,
bro. Like
I don't want
they're just
to.
pulling them down and
Yeah,
bro tight on the waist and stuff. I'm like, sucks.
yeah. I uh, I weighed in this morning at 198.6. Light, boy.
Dang, man. That shit
Yeah,
light is
bro.
crazy.
Yeah, dude. 198. I don't know. I guess like if you went back to I probably like whenever I quit drinking, so coming up on like 2 years ago, uh I don't know. I had to be at least minimum like 240, had to be.
Damn.
There was times I was like 265.
Dang.
Like,
I bet you felt terrible though.
oh, dude, it was
Is how tall are you?
5'6", 5'11", just depends on who
Yeah,
you
right,
ask.
right. So that's like
But dude, I'm not tall. I'm not big
yeah,
enough,
yeah, like
bro.
bro, that's
No,
damn.
no, I was fat, dude. I was disgusting. Like I was not,
That's
um,
hilarious.
just like terrible diet drink. I was like kind of lifting, but just,
Yeah,
it was just bad. It was,
yeah,
all of it, none of it was good weight, like at all.
correct.
And
Yeah.
so, that, well, it was a weird progression of like, it kind of came in stages. So I
Hmm.
was like, I was like, I'm gonna quit the drinking. Well, then I quit the drinking, and then it come around to then I was having issues with the testosterone because I'd been
Right.
on TRT. So then and then it come around, and then we're trying to get pregnant. So now I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, well, I've cut out the booze. I was like, but my testosterone's not good. I'm still pretty heavy. I
Yeah.
need to come off the TRT.
Yeah.
I was like, is the TRT going to be easier to come off of it if I'm fat and sloppy,
Yeah.
or if I'm skinnier or in shape? Which one's it going to be? So that's where the like weight loss came in.
Oh,
Originally, I
okay.
was like,
I
okay,
see.
so now it's like I've quit the booze. Now I need to shed the weight,
Right.
and now I shed the weight, and then I got like my testosterone rebounded naturally. I came back,
Yeah, you
like
did the right way. You got
function
healthy off
normally.
of it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been like a whole like in stages of just like
Okay.
re straightening out the kinks or just like all
Yeah.
the little fuck ups over the
Yeah,
years,
yeah, yeah. Just
So yeah, now yeah, dude, 198, and I don't know, we'll see.
now
I
you're
was
running and stuff too, man. I feel like I don't know if it's just like me I've been around, but running's a lot more popular like the
It's
actual
like
running
trendy
marathons. Yeah, it's
right
getting
now.
trendy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's got me interested too because like
Yeah.
all my friends are like, man, you can't even run and all this. And I'm like, I mean, honestly, you're right. My VO2 max is probably terrible.
Oh yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
mine is, dude. I don't even know what that really means. I'm like you know, old these ultra runners that are running like Boston and like these like kinds of
Yeah.
that are running like 6 minute miles and like for time. I'm like,
I,
I was athletic, but I was like, I wasn't born to be running
yeah.
5.5 minute miles for
Yeah.
25, 26 miles.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think I was either. I'm like a sprinter guy. Like
yeah,
I've been into like cardio, but light cardio, I guess. Like I've been playing pickleball a lot.
yeah,
Really getting into pickleball.
yeah,
That's been really fun. Trying to get really good at that, but I haven't taken on the running yet. I don't know. I've ran, but it wasn't by choice in a way. It was like for basketball and stuff, just getting in
right, right.
shape, baseball, but I was like,
Yeah,
this sucks.
for sure. It it's a it's really different. Like I said, because I'm not worried. I don't know. The more I'm getting into it, and the lighter I'm getting, and I am getting faster, and
Hmm.
so it's kind of becoming a little more intriguing.
Yeah.
And I'm still not pushing crazy hard, but I do catch myself like trying to get a little faster miles
Yeah.
here and there, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. But it just like to make it interesting, but not really that I'm trying to get to like I said, like 5.5 minute mile. Like that's not the goal. But the race that I did, it was 31 miles, and everyone has been like, I couldn't run for 31 miles, and
Hmm.
but the reality is you most definitely could, especially in like a trail race like that. Like even if you could finish it.
Right, right,
Like
right.
you 100% could, and because it's not some of these people like the winner of it. She was like a pro runner, a pro ultra trail runner,
Hmm.
and she was running it in like I think I don't know, it was something crazy. 9 minute, something like that, 9, 10 minute
Yeah.
miles or something, which is really fast, like
Right,
through that
yeah.
terrain and like
Yeah.
the hills. And like I finished with an overall time of 14 minutes per mile.
Right, okay.
So whenever I tell people that, they're like, oh shit. And I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's not very fast, is it?
No.
Like
Well,
14
compared to
minutes.
her though,
Yeah,
yeah.
14 minutes per mile, doesn't seem very quick, but so whenever people think about running or like, I've been talking to Riley about the trail running and stuff. I'm
Hmm.
like, it's totally different than
Yeah,
like,
because you're running up different, not steady, just
yeah.
a flat
So you're
surface.
stopping, you're power hiking, you're,
Yeah.
downhills. The downhills are the best because you can just fly down them
Yeah, yeah,
until
yeah.
your toenails start to fall off.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, like it's a, and I don't know if I have any interest in really even running like road marathons for
Yeah.
26 miles because like running on the road sucks.
Yeah, it's a lot of
It's not fun.
hard on the knees and stuff in the
It's just
joints.
like running through the woods though, and like running trails and
Yeah, that
like
was interesting too. You
that's
got the
fun.
scenery and everything too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's a
cool.
good time.
Yeah.
It's yeah, that's something I think everyone should, even if you don't like to run, just like going out hiking trails,
Yeah, yeah.
getting out in the
Oh,
woods, like
absolutely.
that's a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah, absolutely. You ran Shawnee, right?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, the Shawnee Hills.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. I feel like
Yeah,
nobody's ever been there, so it's beautiful.
it was. I had never been that far. Oh well, damn, you're really familiar with that area,
Oh yeah,
probably.
that's right.
Right there at Camp Ondasung, right down there down the road from
That's
the
my
mills.
backyard basically
Yeah,
for my
damn,
whole
I forgot
life.
about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, right where I was at.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah. So it was, there wouldn't have been nothing that I could have done, I think, to prepare for that terrain,
Oh,
honestly.
I mean, besides
Because
doing it.
it was like just from like the horses, dude, just like stomping through there. It's
Yeah.
just like little like craters everywhere,
Hmm.
all the way. It just that was the worst part. And every time like your foot would hit the ground, you would just like your foot would like roll off one of these like
Oh,
craters one way the whole way. It was
wow.
so
That's challenging.
yeah. So as far as my feet go, there couldn't have been no preparing.
Right.
It was just
Yeah, not here at least.
no,
Being over here
no.
and doing it.
So it went all right though. It was fun. Um, yeah, we'll see. I think I'm gonna get another one in for the end of the year. Maybe a 50 miler, or I may say the 50 miler for the beginning of
A
next year.
trail one?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's one 50 mile over like by St. Louis, and it's like basically gravel roads, and you just like run down the river from like
Oh wow.
East St. Louis, like down the river straight south, like
Yeah.
55 miles.
Dang.
So we'll see.
Hmm. I know they got one coming up here, but I think it's a flat surface.
Oh, Evansville,
Yeah,
yeah, the
Evansville
half
Street. Yeah, the
marathon
half.
going
Yep.
on. Yeah,
October next month.
is it in October?
Yeah, I think it's next month. Yeah,
Mm.
I got three friends doing it. Yeah, that should be
Yeah,
cool.
maybe I'll look into it. Yeah,
I just joined it.
yeah, maybe I'll just run it just for fun, just for
Yeah,
some
yeah,
training.
just to see.
Because they're cool atmosphere. Have you ever like been to a race or like a marathon or any sort of like race like that?
Yeah,
It's
not really, but yes, because I know the Thanksgiving one, they run it downtown. I live downtown, so I see
mm,
them running past my house.
yeah,
I mean, I haven't like been to like the finish line or
right.
anything, like rooting them on, but I've seen them all like running and stuff. It looks cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. The especially like the trail running, because it's not really like anyone against anyone.
Yeah,
It's like we're all out here suffering. That's like the vibe. It's
and
like,
running's free.
yeah.
Besides joining,
Right,
but
right, yeah.
it's free. It's not expensive.
Yeah. Well, then you get into shoot. Well, I've found out that it's kind of like every other sport.
Yeah.
They're all kind of expensive.
I
If you
mean,
really
yeah.
get into the love
I
of
mean,
it,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
what if like someone was like, just going to just going to the gym. That's just you pay your gym membership fee and that's
yeah.
it.
Nah.
It's free after that.
Well, then you're like, dang, I want some supplements, and they're like, dang, I need wraps, I need a
Clothes,
belt, clothes,
bags.
yeah, shoes,
Dude,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, you can make it.
I figured out it's the same.
Correct,
You
correct.
get into it, and next thing you know, you're like looking online at these like $300 shoes, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Fuck, here we go."
I need those.
Yeah,
I
I
need that
need
stuff.
them.
Improve my
Yeah.
time.
This is the last thing I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
What this is it. After this, I'll have everything I need.
Yep.
I'm 3 pairs of shoes in on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
So,
Bro, that's how it was with pickleball. Literally, I was like,
yeah,
dang, it's cheap. And I was like, man, my paddle sucks. I ain't got a new paddle.
yeah,
I got a new paddle. It makes a difference. And then I'm
yeah.
like, then my shoes, I'm like, dang, I got new shoes too.
What
Because I
about?
feel like my shoes is what's making me not move fast enough and stuff. So yeah, I'll find stuff. But I really want to get into golfing. A lot of people doing, or well, they've been doing it, but a lot of my friends have, and they
Yeah.
ask me, and I'm like, I just want to try everything, man. I
Mm,
want to do golfing. I want to
yeah,
have all those skills, like fishing again. I want to get back into fishing again.
yeah. It's kind of those people are like kind of admirable. Those people that are just like weirdly good at some of they just have like a
Yeah,
handful of things like that. They're just good at like, oh,
yeah,
they can just like hit a golf ball.
yeah.
Like,
Like just walk
and
up and smack it, no technique, or well, not learning the technique, I guess first.
yeah, and like they're also really fit or like, they just like have all these attributes about
Yeah,
them. You're just like, huh, something about that. It's just like, you had to put some time into,
yeah.
the golf is, I don't golf either. And I always tell Bradley I'd like to get into some golf, but I don't know. I don't know how well. I think I would. I don't know. I can get frustrated even playing some putt putt.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know,
I
and
think with me though, like it's just a slower pace thing.
yeah,
Like that's the same like what I was talking about with fishing. I feel like everything I do is so fast paced,
true.
like constantly just. I mean, it's good for you, but in a certain extent, like sometimes I just want to slow down
Yeah,
and just hang out and kick it. And I feel like golfing's like a challenging thing too, because I'm competitive as well.
mm,
You can be competitive, but at the same time, you're just chilling and kicking it.
right.
So like that's what I like about golf, I would say. And it's hard. It's hard as shit.
Yeah,
Like I've just done like driving ranges and like you said, putt golf. I'm
yeah,
like that shit it's hard.
yeah. It is. Hell
Like
yeah.
you think you're just gonna be like, oh, I'll just, tap it in there and then it just like goes around the rim of the hole or something. Like
Well,
big
it's
deal.
just like it to me. It's like a total guess. Because I'm standing to one side of it, looking straight down, and then trying to line it up this way, but it's not even like. But where I'm hitting isn't lined up with my eyesight even.
Yeah,
It's 2 feet in front of me. So
correct.
now I'm trying to look 2 feet in front of me, 20 feet out there.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like, to me, it's all just a huge estimated guess, And every
Yeah.
time I do putt putt, I'm like, hey, if I get close, buddy, I'm like, I have to do the little thing where I stand behind the ball. I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
And I stand behind the ball and like kind of put my club down and like kind of try to get it lined up with the hole before
Yeah.
I even square up to
Uh-huh.
it. Because if not, like, it's just not going to be close. It won't be.
Right.
Like, so I have to know that this is where the club somewhat needs to be. And then once I kind of see that's where the club has to be, I can, yeah.
Have you ever went to like a driving range before, like a Top Golf or anything?
Uh, yeah, I went with, where did I go? Me and, me and Dakota went to, where's that one? I think it was Harrisburg. Is there one, or El Dorado? Which one of them have one?
They might both have one.
I
No.
think it was El Dorado. El Dorado's is out there going like towards Raleigh. Is that
Yes,
right?
yeah, yeah. It's
I
like
think that's where
before the
me and
park
him
and
went.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we went out there and hit it. I'm not very good at driving them.
bro. I mean, I like it. It's fun, but like, bro, it's so frustrating.
I'm not very good at it.
Yeah, he's
It
like,
sucks because I can hit the shit out of a baseball, so it's
yeah,
very
yeah,
frustrating to
correct.
not be able to
It's
hit
not the
it,
same.
to not be able to hit a golf ball.
I would say like I was good at driving, but then the putting is where it gets difficult for me.
Mm.
Like just the concentration and like you said, lining it up and stuff. Like,
If you barely miss and it just goes 20 feet on the other side,
oh, bro,
and like to know that you were like, a centimeter off,
that's a
and
crash
and
out.
now you're 20 feet away.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, clubs
that's a
getting
crash out.
tossed, dude,
Yeah,
for sure.
that's a
Yeah,
crash out for sure.
yeah, it just, yeah, golf can make me. And I'll just be honest with you. Back whenever I was still drinking and we were on vacation down in Florida, we went family putt, dude. And
Hmm.
I got so frustrated. I was doing so bad.
Your girl's beating you and everything. You're
Everyone was
like, what
just,
the
dude, beating the shit out of me. Yeah, dude, I ended up just,
and they're trying
I
to correlate it with everything else. They're like, I thought you were good at sports.
yeah,
You're
and
like,
I just
this is
ended
not
up,
the same.
I ended up smashing this golf ball, dude, and like drove it out of that place. Just pissed at the world. Just complete crash
You got the
out.
water features. Your ball goes in the
Yeah.
water.
Oh, yeah, trying to hit one of the like water animals, like the concrete animals. I was just losing my shit. It's so frustrating because it's like it should be such a simple thing, and I feel like every time, I'm like these people. I watch the people that do it and are good at golf and
Yeah.
can be 15 feet out and sink it like
Yeah, no. I
like you
know.
or me could like shoot a basketball, and the way
Yeah,
it's the same thing for them. It's like,
correct.
oh, a layup for us, they're 10 feet out, and then it's the same thing.
Yeah,
But I'm just like, what are you looking at?
right. Yeah.
What is it?
You
You
can't
look
see the
down.
hole, bro.
That's
You
what
just
I'm
see a flag,
saying.
yeah.
Like it's a triangle. You're working a triangle looking out, and you just
Yeah.
have to meet the ball in your eyesight in the middle. Like what? Like, and I don't know what that secret is, and I just feel like all these fucking golfers, dude, are holding out on this secret, whatever they're looking at.
Bro, another thing is too is bowling. So
Mm,
I bowl a lot too, like
yeah,
especially in the winter time. Bowling is my thing too,
yeah.
bro. But I'm like people that bowl 300, like you bowled that many strikes in a row. Like
Well,
it's just like I mean like you have to hit it perfect every time almost. I feel like
do you think bowling could be a little easier though, as far as like
oh it's easier than golf.
once you find the spot, once you know where you can like you have to get the ball in this lane.
Yeah, and you hit
I
them.
don't know. I haven't bowled in a while. I used
So
to be
like
really bad. They used to have to put the things up whenever I came in there, buddy.
so like the guard.
Yeah, because you never knew what could happen. I was bad at it.
So sometimes I think the best I bowled was like a 210 is what I
Nice.
bowled. But like me and my friends were doing it every weekend.
Yeah.
And like
Where out there, muddy?
no
Back in days or what? Or
no,
over here?
this is like not recently.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
we'll go to Diamond. It's like the cheapest. But um it's weird like you'll get up and you'll bowl like back to back strikes or something and then like just one little thing like you'll bowl it and then like one of the pins will stay up when it should like you're like, bro that should have went down or something I don't know like or like you'll bowl it and then like it'll be a split and then like you got that
Ah,
situation but that's where the good bowlers come out though that's when it's like oh man I gotta split like I took
yeah,
care of it you know what
yeah.
I mean so
I'll
like
clean it up. No
yeah
biggie.
yeah like I'll clean it up but like I
It's
don't
like
know bro like
bringing in the relief pitcher.
it's just so much
It's like, oh, this is my
consistency and
job.
concentration, and it's like easier said than done for sure.
Yeah,
But I'm like 300. It's like those people just like it. I mean, it's just they get up there. It's muscle memory.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like
Especially because like
if I bowled back to back 300, or if I bowled any 300, I'd be pissed if I wasn't bowling that consecutively. Like I'd be like
Yeah, even to get to that point, you think you'd have. Yeah, there has to be something that clicks.
Oh man,
When you
dude.
figure it out. There's that spot. There's that like motion. You figured out which exact finger at the right
Yeah,
time
bro.
you found it. It locked in. It all like if someone locked you in place right there, like you would like outline green
Oh
around you,
yeah.
like you locked in green, like on a jump shot.
Yeah,
On
literally. Yeah, it's
2K,
like green.
it'd be the same thing.
It's a green beam
Ding,
every
yeah, it
time.
light up green. It'd be like A plus, perfect, and just like straight.
Bro, I was so pissed I went bowling with my wife's family, and my wife thought it was funny, but her game was done, and I was bowling her brothers, and they were talking shit the whole time, they were trash, but like, I was so pissed, bro. I went to go get a drink of water, like I went to go get a water and come back. My wife's like, I bowled for you. I almost had a turkey too. I almost had 3 strikes in a row. I was about to bowl over 200. I was so pissed. She was like, it's just a game. I'm like, it's not. It's not a game. I called my friends and everything. They're like, wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. I was so mad, bro. The whole day. Stole the turkey, bro. And then, of course, I get up there, bowl the next one. It was an open frame. I didn't bowl a strike. And she was like, see, you wouldn't even bowl it anyways. I was pissed, bro.
But it's not the same. The whole mindset.
Oh, you just
The whole game had
rhythm.
changed.
I
Yeah.
never got a drink of water.
It was not the same after that.
I was so mad, bro.
Damn. Yeah, we ain't been bowling in a minute. That's something.
It's fun, bro. I mean, literally, like, it's cheap if we go to Diamond.
Yeah.
Like, we're not bougie with it or anything. So we'll go to Diamond. Just
where's that at?
It's right off Diamond Avenue. It's pretty tucked away off 41 in Evansville. So it's pretty tucked away. We go there. Their prices, obviously, I guess inflation hasn't affected them because it's still the same price it was like 20 years ago. I don't know, but
speaking of
the building's not in the greatest shape, but hey, the lanes don't got inflation. I don't give. I wouldn't care if half the building was gone. I'd still be there. Like
facts.
I wouldn't care if the walls were ripped off and we were bowling outside. I don't even care, bro. I'm going there.
Well, everyone's they're moving way out the back or something because inflation is crazy.
Literally, it ain't affecting them. So
that's hilarious. That's I was just reading this this conspiracy theories girls talking about mattress firms. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I'm interested because
she was just saying. She's like, have you noticed? She's like, there's mattress firms on every corner, every city, like they're all over the place. Whenever you look it up, they're all over the place. And where they're all located right off of major highways. Like that's where they're always located.
Huh.
Isn't that funny? Isn't there one located like up there Green River, like right off of
the
Lloyd?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
On Burkhardt and Lloyd, yes.
Yeah. I don't know anything about this, but I was just watching this video. Yeah, she went on this huge rant that the mattress firms are like laundering money for the cartels.
She might be onto something, but
she was like, "When have you ever seen anyone in a mattress firm?" She's like, and they're all over. And if you start to look it up, of course.
And then how much mattresses cost, bro? Like, who's going in there dropping 5 bands on a mattress? Like,
that's what. So she starts pulling up these numbers. She's like, who's buying mattresses? You know, like no one. And then she said, when's the last time I can't remember who she was talking to, but she said, when's the last time you bought a mattress? You know, and like he couldn't remember. She's like, exactly. Like,
facts.
No one knows when the last time they bought a mattress.
So I think the same thing, but I think the same thing about Long John Silver's. Who the hell is keeping Long John Silver's in business, bro? I've said
since the pandemic, dude. Bro, if they survive the pandemic, they're moving weight.
Yes, because like, bro, I've never seen anybody in their parking lots.
Yeah, look, I've had some of their fish tacos.
Yeah, no.
But like,
same.
You know, whenever I was really young, like a long time ago,
correct.
like who's still keeping them in, you know, we got to grow up.
And they're like, I like their fish. I'm like, yeah, but their fish tastes like their chicken too. Like it tastes the same thing. They could give you that.
It looks so crazy.
The only thing is textured.
It don't even, like the inside of it, like, I don't know, to me, it just like didn't even look.
But like, yeah, bro, like you don't look like appealing or anything.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, like all these businesses going out of business, like Long John Silver's, bro, out of all the ones, like it's still going like that. They're laundering. Has to
It's
be.
got to be like same thing with dollar stores too, because there's just no explanation for why.
Yeah,
there's no explanation.
Gas stations, bro.
They just they just put another one in North City. Like
there's two.
There's two in El Dorado. Dollar stores.
There's two in El Dorado, bro. Like literally 5 miles apart. Not even 5 miles. Like right.
How many people's in El Dorado? You think 3,000?
Maybe. Maybe we were
Maybe
just
10
there
years
last week.
ago.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Like maybe.
yeah, there's a
I'm like,
1,000 people in North City, like on a holiday weekend, whenever all the families are coming to town,
yeah,
there might be 1,000. And they just put another dollar store there. But
that is insane.
I don't. It's a whole thing though, because I don't get into the North City politics but something about one of the dollar stores that's there is like is owned by corporate or something. This dollar store's not affiliated. I don't know what the whole gist of it is.
Franchise
But
to
yeah,
Dollar
I don't know.
General,
Yeah, I
bro.
was like, dude, it still doesn't
It's the
excuse the
same
fact.
stuff in it. Like,
Yeah, we don't need
just
to
get more stuff in the other one if that's what it needs to be.
put
Like,
a put your little steakhouse or something down
yeah,
there. What are you
no,
doing?
yeah, like
Like you went through all that time to put another dollar store?
when I seen
But
when I went to El Dorado like last year, I think they were building the new one.
mm,
And I was like, dang, they're building something here? Like, it's so shocking when you see something being built there. 'Cause I'm
yeah,
like, what the hell could they be building? Maybe apartments? I don't know. And I
yeah.
come back the next year, I'm like, it's a Dollar
It's a
General?
Dollar General,
Bro!
Is that as soon as you come in there on the left? That
Yes,
one?
bro, it's a
Yeah, yeah.
market. Like, or like, I don't know. I seen on, it was like Facebook post for News 14 here in Evansville, and the Hooters that went out of business,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everybody was commenting, "Oh shit, they'll probably just build another Dollar General."
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Have they put
it's
anything
probably,
in there? Have they announced it? I haven't
I
seen anything.
think,
Have they?
Mexican restaurant. I don't know.
I'm
Don't
not
quote me on
sure.
it. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not
I don't
sure
know. It's a
either.
good location, but like at the same time, though, like
So it's about movie theater, right?
no.
No?
Hooters is off of Green River somewhere on one of those roads off of there.
Huh.
Somewhere. I don't know. I've never been to Hooters either. That's launder conspiracy,
Dude.
bro. I went one time in St. Louis one time, and the food was so bad. I'm
Really?
pissed. I was like, there's another. Obviously, probably the women. That's why they like how they dress and
Sure.
stuff. Is a lot of people go in there for
Oh,
them.
for
But
sure.
other than that, I'm like, there is no logical explanation why anybody's coming here all the time. Food's
Middle-aged
mid.
men.
Yeah, literally, the food is so mid. Like,
Like probably middle-aged white men, that are just like hiding from their families and stuff. But like, yeah,
he's
well,
not hiding because they know where he's at.
yeah, and
They know where he's
that's
at.
the sad thing. They know they got the Life 360s on. They know that's
Not even then, you don't even have to do that. He turns off his phone. Oh, he's at Hooters.
yeah. He checks in on Facebook. He posts a picture with the waitress. Yeah. It. I think I went there once, maybe with me and 3 or 4 buddies and one of my buddies' dads, because it was like my buddy's birthday or something, and his dad took all. We were young. We were probably, I don't know how old we'd have been, maybe like 12 or 13 or something. And that was only one time. And I think I got a burger. It was all right.
Yeah,
It
it's
was an all right
alright.
burger.
Yeah.
Um, kind of appealing. It always was just kind of like weird to me. I was just like, what are we doing?
I know it is weird.
Like, yeah, what are we doing?
It's weird. That guy.
This,
You know, with
I don't.
everything now is that got left in the
Well, the food's
the
not good
90s.
enough.
Yeah,
The food's not good enough
No,
to
bro,
make
they ain't doing
any.
nothing special.
There's no bullshit
Yeah.
about why you're going in
At
there.
the end of the day, I'm coming in there to eat. Like,
Yeah, like-
at least me, a normal person, I'm coming
Right.
in there to eat.
Most people, yeah, it's like, look, especially if you're just eating, like, hey, can I just get some good food?
right.
I really don't. You can put on a sweatshirt
Yeah,
and
come on,
bring
just-
me the burger.
Yeah, I think they brought me the wrong food when I went to. I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here. ever
Yeah,
again.
and I mean, I'm not.
I'm never coming back. And it was a cool experience, but whatever.
Yeah, and I'm not hating on
No,
people
no,
making
no.
a living. I'm just the overall idea just seemed like, just make the food better.
Yeah, correct. I
Make the
agree.
food better.
Yeah,
Everyone wins.
Yeah.
You can.
guys.
I don't know. That was just my.
I don't know. Make it.
but-
I don't. They're just like, I don't know. When I went there, it was a while ago though. But I don't. I mean, they may have sports games on or something. But like, make it like a
that's true.
sports bar or something. Like,
That's true.
I don't know. Their concept, like a lot of other people have. Like when I went to Texas, there was a lot of bars that were similar to those. I guess it's a sports bar or sports grill place. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Where's this at?
When I went to Texas,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of restaurants there similar to that same concept, but they just did a lot better. Like,
Yeah.
because I remember there used to be one like Show Me, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like those went out of business too.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. I never ate there, but
Twin Peaks.
Twin
was one
Peaks.
similar
Yes,
to
yes,
one.
yeah, correct.
Whenever I was living in Des Moines, Iowa for a little bit working up
Yeah, Twin
there,
Peaks, yeah.
they had a Twin Peaks right up the road there, and we would go in there, but it was really good food,
Yeah.
like steaks and
Okay.
like really good food.
Yeah, see, that's different. You know?
Yeah, and it was much different than just like some cheap bar food, and, like
Right. Yeah, that's
people
a
just walking around in really small clothes. You know, it was
yeah.
much different atmosphere than
Yeah,
that.
correct.
There's actually like, and it wasn't as like showy clothing
Yeah.
wise. You know, it
More
was
modest,
it
yeah.
was like some shorts and like a flannel, you know, that
Okay.
type of thing. And there'd be like a family in there. You would see
Yeah,
like getting
yeah.
some food, you know, that kind
Okay.
of thing. But then like whenever you go to, like the Hooters and you see like, you know, the guy and his wife, I'm just like, the food's not good enough.
Yeah, like why are you
The
here?
food's not
Yeah,
good
why are you
enough.
here?
That's
Why
all
is
I'm
that your
saying.
choice of restaurant every
Yeah,
time?
the food's not good enough, dude. What are we doing? Like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
get your wife out of here.
At the end of the day, bro, it's like with those places, like I'm like they gotta be like laundering or something.
Or
Like,
something.
hey,
Yeah.
man, like how are you successful still?
And they just keep popping them up.
Especially like here in Evansville, like I think that was the problem with them is we have a lot of really good food spots, locally owned food spots here.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
We haven't really got a lot of the corporates, which we're starting to, but locally owned food spots here are really, really good. And every time somebody visits, I always have my top 3 suggestions. I'm always like, Pangea, have you right there?
Yeah, they got
Bro,
some awesome.
amazing.
It's pizza and
It's like
that's that spot.
concepts food around the world, technically.
Yeah, right up there off of
Green River.
Green River
Yep.
on the south side.
Yep, on that little strip.
Yep.
Yak and Yeti, Himalayan food. So it's like,
dude,
bro,
that might be dinner tonight.
Yak and Yeti. Have you ever?
No, Pangea.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bradley's a fan. The pistachio pizza.
Oh, bro.
If she just heard that, it's a wrap for dinner tonight.
I would slap somebody for that pizza right now, bro. Gosh.
It's good shit.
I would slap
the
somebody.
Pangea they set up on Wednesday nights at the 4-H thing. What's that called? Do you know what I'm talking about?
The
Wednesday nights. There's they set up
farm something.
Yeah,
farm
whatever.
49 or something.
That thing.
Yeah,
you catch the Pangea up there on a Wednesday night.
They're serving pizzas.
Yeah, they got the pistachio, brother. You can pull right up on them. You just pull right in there and park. You can even take the dog.
Well, if you see me on recent bookings, slap somebody, you know I ate a pizza.
Yeah,
right
I saw it. It's like, yeah, but I know
Wednesday?
he's full.
Yeah, Wednesday too.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see why he's grinning though, because he got that pistachio pizza.
But yeah, Pangea.
So what's number 2?
Yak and Yeti, bro.
Yak and Yeti. Where's that at?
It's on Green River too. It's on Green River. It's Himalayan food, bro. It's so good. Like it's similar to Indian food.
Okay.
So like a lot of curry stuff, bro.
Yeah.
So good. I love that place. And then I would say probably Second Language, which is Pangea's sister company. They serve the pizzas by the slice downtown.
Nice.
So you go in there and you want pistachio pizza, you can get the slice of it instead of the whole pizza. And then they also got a lot of ramen, bro. I love the ramen. The birria ramen.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, like birria tacos you dip.
Yeah.
Bro, fire, bro.
I love any sort of like real street taco.
Oh, you like street tacos? Really?
With some steak in it. Oh, boy.
Bro, my wife's parents got a restaurant here. They have 2 restaurants here, but they have a grocery store, Mexican grocery store.
Damn.
And they have a taqueria in there, and they serve like
the
steak
little
tacos.
ones.
Yeah,
on like the corn.
Bro, you should go in there
on the corn ones.
Yeah, you know,
like got corn and flour in there.
Yeah, they make homemade tortillas.
Yeah, they roll them up in the dough and then they smear them out, and you got boy.
They make homemade tortillas.
Yeah,
so,
come on now.
Yeah,
we watched them do that in where was we at? We was in Mexico, but I think that's whenever we went to maybe Cabo, maybe the honeymoon in Cabo we went to, and we went like downtown into Cabo and went to a restaurant, and this woman was over there, dude, whipping them up fresh. Yeah, we sat there and watched her for a minute. I was like, yeah, dude, she's in the flow right now. She was just, you couldn't fuck with her, dude. She was whipping them out.
There's a lot of heart and soul that goes into tacos. Yeah, man. I love tacos, bro. Like
real tacos, not these fat ass Americans.
Nah,
that the Americans have developed a 14-inch pizza size taco, dude.
Taco pizza?
It looks like a burrito. It's like, no, that's a burrito. You got an enchilada.
Yeah,
that's not a
facts. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
No, you need to stop by there. They got, a lot of Mexican, or just a lot of Latin culture stuff
Yeah.
there. But yeah, you can get the carne asada tacos, bro. So
Yeah, I like that
fire,
stuff.
bro. With a carbonated soda, the
Yeah.
Topo Chico.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Or Coke in the bottle.
Yeah, dude. I got some Spanish in my blood.
Oh, do
My
you?
yeah, my grandmother. Yep.
Wow.
My dad's mom, she lives in New Mexico now.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah.
So you Mexican? Mexican descent?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, dude.
She's like very like,
That explains the
completely
mustache.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I can't do an accent, I won't try. But yeah, no, she's, complete fluent in Spanish, the
Wow,
whole
that's
the whole
dope.
thing. Yeah, and then like my great grandpa, he was like full like I don't know, some sort of Indian, I can't remember.
Huh.
I should look at more into that. It's kind of it's interesting
Yeah, it's
stuff.
interesting. That's cool, man.
So
Yeah.
yeah, dude, give me the tacos, brother.
Bro, I'm mistaken.
I'm with it.
I'm mistaken for being Hispanic all the time, bro. Like
Mm,
I'm
well,
mixed. I'm like my wife's Mexican, so therefore I'm basically adopted Mexican at this point.
yeah,
Like, uh,
yeah,
but yeah, I learned a little bit of Spanish and stuff being around her and her family, and then working around a bunch of Hispanics and people
yeah,
mistaking me for being Hispanic.
yeah,
So like when we went to Puerto Rico, I was just basically like I look like a Puerto Rican,
yeah.
so
That's funny.
which I mean I guess I look more Puerto Rican, but
But like Puerto Rican and Mexicans, I thought didn't really get along. I thought,
nah.
is that the thing? That's the
I
thing.
don't
They
think
don't
it is. It's just like I think it's because they're mostly mistaken for each
for each
other
other. That's
because
the
people
thing.
don't take the
Ye-
time to actually develop the
Yeah,
knowledge. Like Puerto Ricans clearly look different than Mexicans.
yeah.
Like
I lived with three
yeah,
in my
they
apartment in school, and yeah, dude, they're funny.
yeah, oh they're
They
hilarious. They're
but
great
they
people.
didn't want to be mistaken for Mexicans.
No, and
That was not the joke,
it's
dude.
because people don't take the time to like notice the difference. You know what I mean? I think that's what it
Yeah,
is. At least here in America. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I
So
see that.
like
My roommate was Jean Carlos. Jean Carlos. He was funny, dude.
Juan Carlos.
Jean, yeah, dude. He didn't speak any English. It was,
No
and
English at all is crazy.
yeah, bro. And there was no alarm that could wake that dude up, man. I had every morning, dude. I'm over there,
Like, get the
I'm like, John, John. And then I had to go get one of the other Puerto Ricans. I'm like, bro, I can't get John up.
It's crazy because he didn't understand you, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta say
they would go
arriba,
in.
arriba.
He'd open the door and he'd yell something in Spanish, and John would get right up. I was like, bro, I've been here yelling at you for 10 minutes. I know you just been ignoring me, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's
Like, all
so
right,
funny.
dude. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, dude.
God.
They're wild boys, dude.
Yeah, no, they are.
They were funny, but yeah, that was the thing. They were
You ever
like,
been to Puerto Rico? Never?
no,
Bro, you need to go.
no, I would like to.
San Juan's crazy. I went
Yeah.
there. Recently, I just went to Hawaii.
I was gonna ask you. You were stuck in Hawaii at the time
Tsunami,
of
bro.
the tsunami that hit. Yeah, what was going on? What was you guys doing in Hawaii?
One, we was just taking vacation.
Yeah,
And then the tsunami came, and it was in our last days, so it didn't really affect our trip.
yeah.
But it was crazy. I mean, like,
So Oprah was just being difficult about some
Bro,
road. I was
we-
like, what is happening
so,
out here in Hawaii, bro?
my wife was extremely paranoid about it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like we were just taking family pictures and stuff on the beach, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like you get the Amber Alerts and stuff.
Mm.
Like our phones are just going crazy. And they're like,
For right where
"Tsunami
you're at."
warning." Yes, they're like
Yeah.
tsunami warning. And I'm like, what? And they're like,
They'd be like,
tsunami's gonna hit. Actually, there was an
Damn.
earthquake and all this and that. We're like freaking out.
You felt it?
No, we didn't feel
No?
the earthquake. No.
Mm.
But we so what we did was we were like, yeah, we're gonna go back up to the hotel, get our stuff. And what we were staying at a resort, it was right next to the beach. So
Yeah.
we're like, this is the worst place to be,
Yeah,
obviously.
bro.
So
Yeah.
we got our stuff packed up, and then I was like, let me go talk to the locals, like that live here their whole life, and see what they think of it. And they're like, oh no, we're good, we're fine,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be bad. Like Maui's in a good spot where the waves don't really affect us. And then I'm looking at the thing, it's like Maui is the place that's expected to be the worst at. And I'm
Mm.
like, oh damn, so maybe we should.
Oh,
So I
damn.
just listened to my wife, and we
Yeah.
all went up to we evacuated up to the mountains basically.
So you guys were in Maui?
Yeah, we were in
that's-
Maui, yo.
Okay.
We went up to the mountains, and we were just like, let's go to the highest place we can elevation wise. But everybody started evacuating. The traffic was bad. I'm assuming a lot of people were just waiting to get off work, and that's why the Oprah thing happened, because people were trying to like where her property is. You can take a shortcut and drive through the middle of the island instead of having to drive around the island. and
Is
she
it just
just
like a one road that just like travels through there, kind
basically,
of?
yeah. It's like a one road, like a few roads, but it's one main highway that goes around really fast.
Yeah.
That makes sense, like
Right.
to get there faster up into the higher elevation places. But we just went up to the mountains, and then we were like 1,000 some feet elevation, and then we were in a state park though at the time, and uh, the police ended up coming up there and telling us the park's about to close. We had to leave and evacuate back down there, and they're like, "You guys can go to this
Bro, that's
shelter,
so
whatever." So we're
crazy.
like, "What?"
Why
Like,
would they not let you stay with a tsunami coming?
bro, their explanation for it was that they want to save us in one spot, not multiple different spots. Basically, if
They were
things
trying to get
were
everyone
shit
to
hits the
like
fan.
one location, so they
Yes,
weren't trying to find people from kind of all
correct.
over.
Yeah,
Which, okay, well, I think that spot should be on top of the mountain.
correct. Facts.
Like,
No,
let's meet in the
yeah, they
middle.
told us
Let's
we could
bring
go to.
everyone up
Yeah,
here.
they were
Like,
like, you can seek refuge at this one place, and we looked it up, and we are like, that's right by the ocean. There's a tsunami coming. They should be evacuating too. Like it makes no
yeah, what
sense.
are we doing
So
here?
we just camped outside the gate of the. We were still like 700 feet at the time, but we just
Okay, so
camped
they
out there.
just well, that's good. You can still like stay up there.
Yeah, the good thing about it was that, well, it wasn't good at all, but the best part about it for us was that it was delayed. Like they were like, hey, it's gonna hit at 7 o'clock tonight,
Mm,
and Maui's like 5 hours behind time here. So like
mm,
my family's blowing me up and stuff, and they're like,
yeah,
it's late over here, and we're
right.
like, well, we're just waiting for the first wave to hit, but it ended up getting dark, and we're staying up basically in the wilderness up here. And there was a few other people too that was up there. And luckily, this school, it was like a more like cultural school,
Mm,
like a local school that you could. It wasn't a public school or anything, but
yeah,
they taught more of like the culture and stuff
yeah.
that the island originated off of and everything. And we went up there to go use the bathroom, and they were like, "Hey, you can seek refuge here." And a few other people were seeking refuge there too, and they were just so nice to us, like
Yeah, I
so
seen that. I saw you
welcoming.
guys
Like
in that
they're
little spot.
they're amazing. They gave us food, like their snacks and stuff they had, and you could tell like their fundings weren't like how our public schools are. So they probably had a shorter funding than.
Yeah,
So we were like,
they might get
we
little
wanted to
bitty
get
grants
back
or
to them like
something.
in some way. So we started GoFundMe, and we raised a little bit of money to just give them and donate for them. So
Hmm.
we did that for them too. But man, I mean, if things would have got worse though, then I mean, I'm still grateful for what they did for us. But if things would have got worse, man, I don't know. I don't think I could ever repay them. Like
Yeah,
that was amazing of them because they didn't have to do that, but they did.
yeah. What kind of do they have like a name? Was like a group of people? They have like you know, were they like just native like
Yeah, it's like a native name, so I can't really remember it off the
yeah.
top of my head. But it was in like some sacred like area of the island too. I
Hmm.
guess like if you know the history, which I learned a little bit of the history of Hawaii, and there was uh King Kamea, I think his name is. I think that's how it is. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but he was a king that tried to take he tried to rule all of Hawaii, and there was a battle there for that island or that part of the island, and I guess they held him off. There was a plaque that explained it,
Right.
and there was a battle there, and they named it after that battle because there were so many people that died. It clogged this river that's running down the mountains
Yeah.
of bodies,
Wow.
basically. Like, bro, it was. I don't know. I really don't know how
Yeah.
to explain. Like, I don't know. It felt really peaceful and stuff up there. It was a great experience at the same time. I was like, I got the full Hawaiian experience, I guess.
That's
The little
crazy. Yeah, that's way
islands
better than
experience.
anything that someone's gonna go over there and get in a
Oh yeah,
resort or
yeah.
or
I
anything
remembered it
like
for the rest of my
that.
life. And then the next day, bro, did you find it? It's
Yeah,
King
the
Kamea.
King Kamea, the story.
Yeah, he was like he tried to like rule
Uh,
Hawaii or something crazy like
yeah,
that.
great warrior, diplomat, and leader, King Kamea the first united the Hawaiian Islands into one royal kingdom in 1810 after
Yeah.
years of conflict. He was destined for greatness from birth. Hawaiian legend prophesies that a light in the sky with feathers like a bird would signal the earth of a great chief. Historians believe Kumeya was born in 1758, the year Halley's Comet passed over Hawaii.
Oh,
Given the birth name Paia,
Paia, Paia.
P-A-I-E-A, Paella. The future king was hidden from warring clans in secluded Wapayo Valley. After birth, after the death threat passed, Paella came out of hiding and was renamed Kamea, the Lonely One.
Hmm.
Trained as a warrior, and his legendary strength was proven when he overturned the Nahe stone, which reportedly weighed between 2.5 and 3.5 tons. You can
Whoa.
still see the Nahe stone today in Hilo.
Whoa.
She
That's crazy, man.
said he flipped that baby.
I didn't do a lot of research before I went because I kind of wanted to just be like culture shocked in a way.
Yeah,
And I was like, it's insane, bro. Like how
it was that different, huh?
the hospitality
Yeah.
of people. I mean, which I probably look similar to a local, just being darker skinned and stuff. So
Yeah.
a lot of people mistaking me for a local there, but I don't know. They just the hospitality from those people, man. It's
Yeah.
insane. Especially just the feel of Hawaii. It just didn't feel like the United States, bro. Like
Yeah.
I I don't know. It's by far my favorite place I've ever been to in the world. Just
What is it? It's
now,
like 5 hours off the coast. I mean, it's far,
yeah,
right?
it's pretty far.
Yeah, it's like,
It's
how is
pretty
that
far.
even part of the United
I
States?
know it's
If you
insane.
look at like a globe and it's like, wait, that's part of the United
Yeah, no, it's
States?
so far away from like everything. I think even Puerto Rico was like closer,
Oh,
as
for
in like
sure.
travel wise from the
Hmm
United States.
I think Puerto Rico is only, I could be wrong, but I believe it's like less than 3 hours.
Yeah, I think I think my flight was 5 hours to there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but I flew from St. Louis though, so
Oh, yeah. I think from Miami, I think it's like
yeah,
3 hours.
yeah, something like that.
Because my buddy Andrew lived over there for a while, and he was always, he said he was just like making trips on the weekends. It
Yeah,
was that close.
yeah, it
So,
is. It wasn't my. I mean, for the travel was way more in Hawaii than it was to Puerto Rico, but obviously Puerto Rico is different. It's more tropical, so they have different seasons and stuff. Obviously, like hurricane season, all that.
yeah.
Hawaii doesn't necessarily being on the Pacific doesn't have that type of
Yeah.
atmosphere as I don't know.
The
It's
weather's
just
pretty steady.
yeah, it didn't really rain, depending on where you're
Yeah.
at. Like we rode the road to Hana, which was like a sketchy ass road, like
Like up on the side of some mountain.
literally like
Yeah.
2,000 elevation,
Yeah.
crazy. But it was a crazy experience
One
though.
slip and it's over.
Bro, man, the I don't know how to explain it, but it's a great experience to do, man. Like I would highly suggest one day taking your family there and seeing it
Yeah.
because it's crazy, bro. I can't even explain it. Like, I mean, we grew up around a lot of greenery and
Yeah.
stuff, like just the greenness of the earth and stuff around us, but there they have so many different climates. It's like you go desert, then you go up the road Hana more, and then you're in the rainforest, and then you go to the
Mm.
beaches, and like
Yeah, the
the
rainforests are a
wildlife was
wild
insane,
thing.
bro. Like I'm
Yeah.
swimming next to turtles when I went scuba diving, and the water is clear, and like
Yeah.
volcanoes, and then the food is like fresh.
Yeah, it has to be. It's all they got
Like you
out
know how when
there.
you eat something here and you get full, you just kind of feel like trash.
Yeah.
Like there, I just felt like I don't know. I felt like I was just getting a lot of nutrients.
Yeah.
Like everything just had its nutrients in it, like it's
Right.
supposed to.
Yeah, there's a different level of full. You could even kind of tell that difference whenever you just go to like Florida or something. You can tell the difference of like eating that kind of seafood of like freshness
Oh,
of like
100% seafood wise, yeah.
it just like yeah, then you come back around here and everything's just like super greased up and like
Yeah, no, for sure.
you eat like a couple
They
bites of food
grill a lot of
here.
things there too. They don't really
Yeah.
fry things. Like I uh I ate marlin too.
Mm.
I ate like swordfish.
Yeah.
Bro,
Is it good?
bro, so good.
This was it like what kind of meat was that? Was it like tougher? More
it was dense, like kind of almost
yeah.
like a chicken, like
Dude, that's
close.
crazy.
But it was fish and it didn't
Yeah.
like have the fish taste to it. For
I
$22 a pound.
yeah. I had this one fish when we were just down in um where did we go? Pensacola, but we stayed south of there. I can't remember exactly what it was called. But I tried this one fish, and the only reason I ended up trying it because I hadn't heard of it, and I can't
Mm.
remember the name now. But I looked at a picture of it, and this thing was like 6 foot long and like black and just like looked mean as hell. I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, I got to eat one of those, like.
I wonder was it grouper?
No, I
Grouper?
can't remember. It was something I hadn't like really heard of, but it came out and it looked like a pork chop.
Huh.
And I mean, it's kind of the same thing you're describing. It was
Yeah.
really dense and like a lot of fish you think of, can be kind of like
flaky and thin, like
Yeah,
almost like you're eating
almost like
air.
falls apart and
Yeah,
like
which I like that type of fish too.
yeah, not
But
that I
like,
have, yeah, I don't, I like that too, but yeah, this was like, whoa, this was like a
yeah,
piece of meat, you know? I
yeah,
was like, holy shit. Like, you could cut it with like a knife and like, it
it's
didn't, I don't know what it was, but I was like, dude, I bet this fish torments other fish
oh,
out there in the
100%.
sea.
If
Like,
I eat other fish, yeah.
yeah, this
Oh
fish is fucking
yeah.
them up.
I
They
wonder
don't
what
want to
kind it
see this
was.
guy coming.
It made me interested though, because I'm not really a fish guy. I mean, I like, catfish growing up in the country
Yeah,
and stuff, but
yeah,
um, I'm not really a fish guy. And then I tried that, and that just blew my mind. And I was
yeah.
like, I'm not really a shellfish person though. I don't eat a
Mm,
lot of like crab and like
I
shrimp
don't
and
either.
stuff.
I
I'm
never
not
get the crab
really.
legs, man. I'm
I'm
not
not
doing
really.
all that.
Nah,
For that
first of all, I'm
little,
not doing all that work
I'm
correct.
not doing all that.
Yeah, for just a little bit. No,
Not doing it.
I like
You
it.
won't convince me otherwise that I've refused to this day. If someone wants to crack them for me and lay them out, I mean, I'll eat them.
Yeah, right, correct.
But but I'm just not.
I've never been like a lobster
Yeah.
person either. Like, and that's why I'm running with Red Lobster too. Like, how are they still in business? Conspiracy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Red Lobster.
no, those cheddar
It's the
biscuits though are
muffins.
fire. Yeah,
It's the biscuits.
yeah. Those they're making money solely off of that.
Because every time I go in there, I get at least, I walk out of there with about a basket
I'm like,
too.
bring another tray.
Yeah.
Bring another one.
Yeah, like bring out the go
I'm
basket
committed.
and one
I'm
more.
eating more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fire. But I don't know. Like when I was in Hawaii though, like bro, even like the acai bowls and stuff. Like, oh, bro.
What about the fruit?
The fruit, yes. So they have these bananas, or like apple bananas, I think that's what they're called.
Hmm.
We tried this banana bread place. It's really famous. It's like
Yeah.
off of the shore. And we had to ride the road to Hana for like 2 hours to get there. But bro, best banana bread I've ever had, because they use like these candy apples that grow there
Mm.
naturally, and you can't even when you get thrown to the airport, they check your bag for things like that, so you
Yeah.
can't bring it back. But um, fire, bro.
Gatekeeping the fucking.
Keeping the goods, man. They keep it protected. They're
You
protected.
have
I
to.
understand.
It'll
Yeah.
make it. It'll make it to the mainland, and we'll
Yeah.
destroy it.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
We'll figure out a way to manipulate
We'll
it
make them big
and
or
then
something.
resell
Yeah.
it in a cheaper way and tell
Yeah.
everyone it's healthier.
Correct.
Instead of
Correct.
just giving them what it really is.
Yeah. No, they. I don't know. They had really good fruit. It was natural. A lot of pineapple like farms and stuff. And then
Yeah.
they had mangoes just growing in the trees and falling down, almost smacking people in the noggin and stuff. But
Dude, can you just pick them up and eat them?
yeah, I mean, you probably have to clean them, or
You're right.
you'd have to also have the knowledge of, is this spoiled or not? You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because I would assume, like, because I learned that with coconuts, because they have coconuts there too, but I learned that in Puerto Rico. Coconuts, when they fall from the tree, they're not good anymore.
That's
So
why I climb up there and get them.
yeah, they're fermented at
Yeah.
that point. So like
They got so
they're ready to
heavy.
plant another tree. But like if you catch them while they're in the tree though, like those are usually
Yeah.
like the ones that are ready to eat, or like
So whenever they fall and
turkey.
hit the ground, they probably disperse more like
Yeah, they're
shit to make
bad.
more seeds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're bad, because I saw a coconut and it fell, and I was like, dang, that's a perfect coconut, and I cracked it open. It was disgusting on the
Yeah.
inside. So, but then I climbed a tree. It wasn't a big one, but I climbed a tree and got a coconut off of it.
Yeah.
And me and my wife were just being funny, and I thought it wasn't good, and I was just tossing up in the air, and then it finally cracked open, and a bunch of the coconut milk in the inside just blew out of it, and I was just like,
Damn.
oh shit, that was a good coconut. I was pissed. I was like,
So they got
damn,
to
I
get
had
a
a
machete to them
coconut.
things?
Yeah, you gotta
Did I
take,
do it?
bro.
Start smacking them with a machete?
Yeah, and they chopped it off, bro. That's the one thing about Millen Island. You get fresh coconut. That's like one of my favorite things, bro. I don't know. It's like
I'm not much of a coconut.
that's one of my grounded things, though.
Do you
I
like
don't
do you
know.
like the coconut?
I just like no, just like getting a coconut when you're somewhere like that. It's just
Mm.
like one of those things. Like this is what keeps me present. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
I
damn,
feel like
I'm
you
really
have to do it.
here. You know what I mean? I'm like
Yeah.
I'm really here. Like in a beautiful place. Like
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like yeah, there's certain things about certain areas that you kind of have to experience, or it's
yeah,
like, did I even really go?
yeah, no, yeah, and I don't know those things. I feel like at the end of the day, when I look back on those trips, those are like the little things I remember for the most
Yeah,
part. Like damn, like drinking that coconut on the beach.
right.
That guy cut it for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't
Yeah, no,
know.
I see what you mean. I
I
see
feel
what
like I
you
gotta
mean.
do those things to be like present, like going to a bar or something like that. Really, I mean, like,
Yeah.
well, Miami's really beautiful too. I just have faint memories like that. So I really don't remember trips after. I don't know if you're the same way. I just remember little things. Like I just remember my wife loves like Bad Bunny, like Latin
Yeah.
artists. I wasn't really into him because one, I didn't speak Spanish,
Right.
so I didn't understand what he was saying, and
Yeah.
then two, like
I got
I
a couple
just
Bad Bunny on the playlist.
yeah, no, he's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And I dove deeper into it, but I just remember being in Miami one time, and I was sitting at this bar, which the bar wasn't what I remembered, but it was just at the time I was sitting there, we were eating food, and it was a bougie bar. The food was expensive, but I they had a big screen and it had Bad Bunny like on
Mm.
there and his like newest song,
Yeah.
and like then I correlate that whole trip with that song, like
Yeah.
in that
I see.
moment. I don't know. That's just me though. I have
Yeah.
like little things like that where I remember stuff and that I have to have that like
Yeah. Oh, I'm the same way. I got a song very similar actually about Miami that I hear. So the very first time that I ever went to Miami was with my buddy Joe, and we I just remember I'm the same way with my like experiences and like trips and stuff. Like it's hard for me to remember like the whole thing.
yeah.
Like a lot of times I don't. My memory is terrible anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times for me, it's just like there's like kind of segments that like
Yeah.
stick out, or there's like things like a song or like a whatever it might be that can kind of take me back into that sort of same place. But um, I remember pulling into whenever we just could like as soon as you're coming into Miami, if you've never been like and you're still out there on like the whatever that is like a I don't know like an 8 lane highway or something
Yeah,
insane
it's like
out
the
there.
bridge, and
Yeah,
then you see the Hard Rock Stadium on the left,
yeah, and
like
like even
the big guitar, or it's not a stadium, it's the hotel, right?
I
Where,
don't see I don't
but
remember.
it's the big guitar, right?
Yeah,
Is that what you're
well,
talking about?
yeah, and then well, I'm trying to think. We came from like what is it? It's like right there north of Miami, coming down, and like from we were probably still like 10 miles away. You could just see the whole city,
Uh,
like in the background.
Fort Lauderdale, like
Fort Lauderdale area, that's
yeah.
where we came from. Was through Fort Lauderdale, and I just remember like seeing the whole city, and then as we finally get into Miami, where we're like we pull up to a stoplight and like
Hmm.
downtown, and as we come to a stoplight, we're listening to I think it was 31 Days by Future is
Okay.
what was playing. 31 Days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song was playing. And every time that song comes on,
You
I
think of
immediately I'm
it.
just like I remember every like Miami, I remember me and Joe we ate at this like I don't remember. It was Caribbean or some sort of place down there. Then when yeah, walked like down the like shoreline where like all had these yachts at and
Uh,
stuff.
s- I think that's like, or well, I know the street is Ocean Drive.
Yeah, and
That's
like
the
right
street
across
for
the
us.
bay is you can see the
Yeah.
cargo where they import everything in. Is
Yeah.
right across the bay right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we walked all that. They had this huge yacht, and they had like
Hmm.
a red carpet rolled out to it, like from the highway, with this bridge, like this
That's
walkway
crazy.
going up to it. That you walked in the side of this yacht, and like
Yeah.
and they had security all around it. And like here, me and Joe are just like walking around this yacht route. So I was like,
Yeah, it's just like
what
a
is
yacht party or
going
something.
on? Oh yeah, who knows what's going on
Huh.
in there? Yeah, it was just bizarre.
That's
That was my
crazy.
first time ever being there. But yeah, so the same thing. Every time that song comes on, I can go back to like being right there in it. But other than it's like hard for me if I just like to sit here and think about it. It's like hard for me to go back and remember
Yeah, no.
certain parts. But Miami's different, man. That's a
Bro,
different. I always said like
been twice. It's
they're
amazing.
like that's like its own little country. Like they're that like
Yeah.
Miami's is doing its own thing.
Yeah, it
Like
is. Yeah,
it's a
for real.
wild place.
Yeah, no, they'll
It's
make,
so crazy.
I mean, they make money regardless, and they have a beautiful nightlife, and then it's just a beautiful city overall.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, I've enjoyed it. I haven't been in a while, but I would say for the most part, that that's one of my favorite cities too. I went to Vegas. Vegas was okay, but Miami just had that feel of just being like, I don't know, just in touch with like the tropical area of the
Hmm.
United States too.
Yeah.
But the food and then just the different cultures there. That
Yeah.
was really cool about Miami. But I'm addicted to traveling, man. I
Mm.
love going and seeing different things, and my wife really got me into it because coming from a small town,
Yeah.
I look at that. A lot of people don't really don't really leave their small town, don't travel,
Yeah.
or they're just paranoid too. But I'm just like, I think it's because they're just scared and nervous. Like you think Miami, oh, it's dangerous. Like that's the
Yeah.
first thing you think of, and I'm just like, bro, you can't let fear hold you back from seeing the
Well,
world because everywhere is dangerous.
yeah, that's always been my take on things too. People say the same thing like Chicago and like I'm like, well, it's like anywhere else, you know, it's just like Evansville. There's places in Evansville that like some people shouldn't go.
Yeah, correct.
Like it's just like any other city. There's places that you can go. Like, what do you think this is? Like the Wild West? Like,
Yeah,
quit
literally.
watching the news so much. Turn
Yeah,
the TV off for a second.
literally.
It's not like it's not like there's not gunmen on every corner of these cities. Like, right?
No.
It's like relax, you know. And yeah, I've always enjoyed going to Chicago. You know, Chicago. You know, 3 or 4 days of Chicago is about enough for me. It's
Hmm.
pretty, you know, the busyness is
Yeah.
like, and it's like kind of one of those things. If you're not going to be there for a while and you're trying to just be in Chicago for a couple of days, it's kind
Yeah.
of stressful to like just be there for a few
Oh,
days
I
and not
agree.
really like settle down. You're kind of all over the city.
Yeah, it's
But
fast paced.
I always enjoy it. I always think it's fun. Like the different foods, like I don't know, it's always interesting just to see the way like people react, or like the way people
Yeah.
act differently in these different places. But yeah, I always enjoy going. Yeah, so when people are, it's so dangerous, and I'm like, well, you know, I've went it multiple times and
Yeah, never.
had zero issues and never felt uncomfortable. But I also like, I didn't go to places I probably shouldn't be in.
Correct.
You know,
Um,
like you didn't see me like going to the projects or
yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
just like don't be an idiot. Like
Yeah,
don't go
correct.
to places that you probably don't belong.
Right.
You're like,
I've Chicago is my favorite city
yeah,
so far. Like besides like the city feel, not necessarily like I mean, Hawaii is different, but
yeah,
the city wise, Chicago is my favorite city. I mean, I'm a Chicago fan,
yeah,
everything, but uh, regardless of that, it's just one, there's a lot of diverse culture there, but two, I feel like it's just so like you got, Lake Michigan there,
mm,
so you got the boat, and then you got the pier,
the
but
pier's
then
cool.
walking downtown, like it's so clean and the food is amazing in Chicago.
Yeah, it is.
Like, oh my God, it's so good.
Is
Like
that Gordiano's? Or how do you say that place? See,
Giordano's,
yeah,
I
here I
think
am.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, but that place is cool.
So that I learned quickly with one that place is good. It's Giordano's is what it is.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
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 That place is more of a food like a franchise like chain.
Yeah.
Bro, I went to like it's like I think it's in the southwest side.
Mm.
It's called Connie's Pizza, and I knew because my wife's friend, she's a local there, and she showed us it, and because we wanted it authentic.
That's the spot. Huh?
And bro, Connie's like I think even Chance the Rapper's talked about it before and stuff,
Mm.
but Connie's, bro, it's I know when people go to Chicago they want a deep dish,
Yeah.
which like they have the deep dish, but tavern style, which is more of like a
Mm.
hand toss, like a
Yeah.
thicker crust. Bro, Connie's, it's like $30 a pizza, but it's so good,
Yeah,
bro.
but it's the whole experience,
Oh my
probably, huh?
God, it's so good. And it's like in an old Chicago building
Yeah.
and stuff. It was there for I don't know how long, probably 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
But Portillo's, a lot of locals don't like it because probably they're burnt out, but I feel like you got to eat Portillo's if you
Yeah.
go get a
Yeah.
Chicago hot dog.
What's
And
we went to I guess Harry Carey's restaurant down there.
Harry Carey's,
That's
yeah.
super cool. It's like old Chicago style feeling
Yeah.
there, and it's got all like I mean, just pictures all over the wall of all the famous people that have come in there,
Hmm.
and that's a really cool. I got like what did I get in there? Got some like Italian sausage or something. Oh, it was,
Yeah.
yeah, that place is awesome. Yeah, Chicago. Like I said, I always enjoy. We went up there and been to some basketball games and baseball games, and yeah, like I said, whenever I hear the people talk about the cities and how
Yeah.
and yeah, it's like anywhere else, you know.
I mean,
It's
I've
like
walked
there's
downtown. I've never
yeah,
seen anybody get robbed. I've never seen
yeah,
anybody get anything stolen. Like,
yeah,
and then I'm sure it happens, but like, yeah, I think like you're not the only person in this world. Like, there's
yeah,
millions of people in that city. The
yeah.
problem,
Well,
if it's 1 in a million, like, or well, I'd say a million, but say I just the population of the people
yeah,
downtown. So if it's 1 in 100,000,
mm,
200,000, bro,
yeah.
you think
How special do you think you
like how
are?
special do you think you are? Are you walking around with a diamond necklace on and
Yeah,
yeah, like
like
come on, like
yeah, that's funny
you
too.
think
Yeah,
they
the
look over and
people,
they're like you, I'm getting you,
right? It's
like
like, dude, trust me, if they saw you walking down the street, no one's picking you out of the lineup.
they're not
Like,
picking a dude with hey dudes on
relax.
and robbing
Yeah,
him.
calm down.
Yeah, no, I mean Chicago's. I've always felt safe there. I mean, obviously, I know there's bad spots, but even in I guess, the bad spots I've been to, I've just always still felt welcomed by people there and everything.
Yeah.
Chicago's got a good feel to it, but I definitely want to go back to Miami. I just want to, I don't know, party in Miami again.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. It's like I always felt that way about kind of the whole state of Florida, dude. Every time I went down to Florida, it was just like
Yeah, Florida's a
the
great
vibe
little
just
state.
changes, you know. People are just happier, it seemed like.
Yeah, bro, they got their vitamin D there in the sun.
Yeah, people are not miserable.
Yeah, they don't hate their
Um,
life.
um, we're back. I'm just slow. Little, I don't, dude. The last time we did an episode, we had an issue with that battery, and I thought I had fixed it. Now here we are, and it happens again.
Somebody party.
No, no, it's just I'm not a tech biz. I'm not a tech guy.
I think I am, but then I'm like, I figured it out, and then I'm like on YouTube.
Dude,
I'm on
it's
YouTube for 5 hours trying to figure something out.
yeah,
Chat GPT.
yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's how I figured this whole setup that I got set up was all just internet. How do I do this? How do I do that? Plug and play this chord here. But yeah. Speaking of back, we were talking about Chicago. Um,
Where do you where's your favorite place to go?
um, you know, it used to be St. Louis, actually, like back in the day. I used to really love going over to St. Louis.
Okay.
Um, Not so much anymore. I feel like it's kind of dead. It's not
Right.
really like what it used to be over there. I felt like growing up, you know, we went to the Cardinals game last night and like it's obviously the team is down, so the city's down, and it's just like the vibe is not super great. I don't know. Maybe it's also now that I go there, I'm not like hammered the whole time. So
Yeah.
maybe it's
Right.
different,
Yeah,
you
you're not
know?
really in the bar scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how it's always been.
Yeah, it could.
I just was always not in the
No, I'm the same way. Yeah.
it's maybe these are just things I'm realizing now. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to really love going there. Not as much now. I would say Chicago. I think every time we end up going to Nashville, I always enjoy
Nashville's a
it.
vibe.
I always end up enjoying the vibe there.
Yeah, Nashville's a vibe.
Uh Nashville seems to be and it's just like it's expanding though.
Yeah, it's one of those like mid-sized cities that
It's weird. Yeah.
great food, great like interactions and stuff going on.
It's like they're trying to hold on to like a smaller city feel a little bit, but like
It's too
it's
growing too
not
fast.
working.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah, it's
working.
growing. It's
I mean, you got all the celebrities and stuff coming
yeah,
out of there now too.
yeah. A lot of comedy coming out of there.
Yeah, so
Comedy scenes taking Theo Vaughn's podcast is out of
yeah, Morgan Wallen's really
Nashville.
popular.
Um, so yeah, that I always enjoyed that. I don't know. Sarasota, I lived in Sarasota down in Florida for about a year. And I don't as far as like niceness of places, Sarasota was up there. Um, I don't think I would want to live there though.
Right.
It's like I don't have enough money. You know, I mean, and really like it's like, you know, there's like 17,000 millionaires in Sarasota County alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's super, super wealthy place. So it's like a retirement place.
Okay.
It's with a lot of older people.
Yeah.
Um, that sort of vibe, but it's super nice.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But like I said, it's kind of like you got to be in that sort of
Yeah.
vibe
It's that. It's,
to
yeah.
want to like be there,
Yeah.
you know, live there full time. So that was I really enjoyed Sarasota. Um, yeah, I would say probably Nashville or Sarasota. I have enjoyed the most. Des Moines had this
Still
shit.
more on the east side.
Yeah, I haven't been. I don't know. I haven't been.
West.
Well, I've been to like New Mexico once.
Yeah. Been in Vegas.
No.
That's all right. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, I didn't go there and do the things that you're supposed to do in Vegas,
Right.
but a lot of the attractions and like the beauty of the casinos and stuff is really cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like Caesar's Palace is insane, bro.
Right.
It's insane. Like Caesar Palace and the Bellagio, it has like the ceilings have like it looks like you're outside. It's got like clouds on it. Looks like you're
Gotcha.
outside. Like got restaurants inside, and then the what is it, Galileos, where the dudes have the boats and
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
and bro, it's insane. They put a lot into the architect of Vegas, or at least the
Mhm.
strip.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of Vegas looks
The
like,
rest of
but
it. Yeah.
there's so much on the strip, bro. You could spend 4 days there,
Really.
like a week there. And
Yeah.
you may start to venture out, but
Right.
bro, there's so much stuff on the strip. It's insane.
Yeah. Gambling never did it for me. I've never purchased a lottery ticket. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it just doesn't do much for me.
Right.
I remember whenever I had like $0.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
You're
you
like, well,
know,
all right, gamble.
yeah, and times are not as, times are, shit's
Yeah.
expensive and there's, bills are expensive and life's expensive. And to me, it was like gambling was never something that
Yeah.
like did it for much. So Vegas was always just like, I never had the desire to go to Vegas. And
Yeah. I've never had, I mean, I did a bodybuilding show. That's the only reason I
yeah,
went,
yeah,
but the food's good there too. But
yeah. Which, yeah, I'm sure there's so many other things to do
the gambling, I
besides gamble, but
gamble like $5 just to be
yeah,
like, hey, we gamble in Vegas. But
right.
I've never been, I don't know, I've never been attracted to something that's like out of my control like
Yeah,
that. Like as far as that,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure
I just feel like I'm
a
getting
lot of people
played.
get addicted because they hit like some money. And they're
Yeah,
like, oh shit, like they remember that
they
feeling.
know it's
And they're like,
possible.
it's possible, it's possible, it's gonna happen this time. So it's an
Yeah,
addiction too, though.
yeah. I saw a lot of people about gambling addiction and stuff, and that's got to be one of the craziest things.
The gambling addiction,
Yeah, because you can gamble on everything.
everything, bro.
Every decision you make, you can gamble what's going to happen in the next
And
five
like it's
seconds.
always
You
a
could,
stupid decision until it hits and it's a good one. You know
mm,
what I mean? So
yeah, it's like I could like gamble and bet money that I could throw this into that water thing. Like, well, I
yeah,
bet you
like
$5 and I can hit. Just like everything. You can just look around and make everything a bet.
yeah,
And I was like, ooh,
so
that's got to be.
it's like it makes it interesting.
Ooh, yeah, like that's got you could bet like what's gonna happen in this TV show. Just like the dumbest shit. You
Yeah,
could just I feel like that would have to be
there's a high from that. I get it.
exhausting.
Yeah.
Like it have to be.
I don't know, but you got the money to do it, I guess. I can't really tell you. But,
Yeah.
you know, like they say like Michael Jordan and Drake and all those people are really wealthy, have addictions to gambling, but I mean, they got a money,
Right,
supplemental income,
right.
like, it's gonna come in again.
Yeah, I wonder if those were addictions that were always been there or if they developed as the money started to
Oh, it
come
has to
in.
be as the money for sure.
Like
Yeah,
once the money starts to come
because I
in.
say
So
like now I wouldn't, but like if I had like
sure.
so much money, I'm like
If I had hundreds of
100K,
millions of dollars just
100K
sitting
right
around,
now. Yeah.
yeah, what's a
Yeah, so
million,
I guess I can. I guess I can't say I wouldn't, because maybe it's just based off of my financials.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
say I
I feel
wouldn't.
that.
I
I
don't
feel
know.
that.
It's like I would say I wouldn't. Yeah, I would never drink every day or something. But if I lived on a beach in an island and I'm like, I
Yeah.
have a lot of money and stuff, and I'm like, I mean, we're about like
Right.
2 drinks a day, something. So I guess I'm just not in that
Yeah.
circumstance, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe one day that'll be the reality of life, but
Yeah, but no, it's not now.
not right now.
It's not
Yeah.
now. I
Not
mean,
sitting in
one day,
bed.
man, that's what I work towards every day is I just want to like get to the point where like I'm just like seeing the world and stuff. It's like
Mm,
I feel like solely like that's like my main thing to do on this earth is like see it and like experience and like get people to know me and I don't know, just I feel like even if I just meet a couple of people and they know me and they know my name,
mhm.
like I just leave myself there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way. I think that big of it, it's very important for me to like go experience the culture of this entire world.
Mhm.
Like, that's just very important to me to do before
Yeah.
leave. But nah, I mean that's why I'm addicted to traveling, man. I feel like I mean God made this earth, like go
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah. For sure.
Especially because it just blows your mind too. Like I'll see stuff like on Instagram and Facebook, and it's just I'll look at those videos. I'm like, if I've seen it, I'm like, there's no way that doesn't compare to seeing it in
Yeah.
person. Like I'll even
Yeah.
take videos myself. I'm like, I'll just try to show people. I'm like, you
You're
just
not gonna understand.
and you can't like
Yeah.
the photos just don't do it for you. Like it's almost like we're desensitized so much to that stuff, and
Mhm.
like when you get in person, you're like, damn. But that's what most
Yeah.
people do is just live through the phones and stuff, and
Yeah.
a lot of the times that's what my family did, which I have a lot of family that does see it, but my close family just didn't go see that stuff. And I'm like, and I didn't too, because obviously that's my close family. So
Right.
I relied on them to show me it. So I'm like, I gotta get out and see that stuff.
Yeah. But that's what we were talking about earlier. Like golf slows you down. That's why it's like unattractive, I feel like, to a lot of people, because in today we're just so used to the phone, the whatever it is, the right there in
Yeah,
front of your face right now type of stuff. And patience is something that is few and far between for a lot of people. I'm
right.
guilty of it too.
Oh, same
Like
here.
my patience levels are not very great, but it's almost like, we've been conditioned to be that way to,
Oh, easily, yeah.
and we're all like a little bit, a little more anxious than, than we used to be as a whole. I feel like we're all a little bit more sped up in our minds, and
Right.
we're all a little more like,
I seen a quote. It was like on Instagram, and somebody said it was like the reason why you may feel so depressed is because all you do is consume when
mhm,
you were made to create.
yeah,
And I'm like, yeah, like how much do we actually create, or how much would you just rather consume than produce your own thing?
yeah.
And a lot of people are just scared to do that, but it's like you're supposed to challenge yourself every day to try to do something better for your mind. And one is creating something or just going through that suffered process to figure out, what do I need to create? What do I need to produce?
Well, that's how we evolved as humans. That's how we got to where we are now. If we had a bunch of people in our past that just were like not interested in creating and just like
Right.
didn't care or wasn't curious or whatever, we would never be where we are today. It's like kind of the whole thing that makes us humans like what we
Yeah.
are and like got us to this point in life is, being able to think outside the box and like
Right.
question the realities and, trying to bend what we've been told was, the rules or how things works. And, we figured out other ways to whatever it is. And yeah, it's the whole, but a lot of people are really afraid to especially create their own thing. I think we've been
Yeah.
like programmed to, it's just a lot more comfortable to just it's a lot more comfortable to watch someone else post something that you agree with,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and then for you to just share that thought, and that you don't really have to put yourself out there. You can just
Yeah.
kind of like virtue signal, like this is what is on my mind, instead of just like being able
Yeah.
to have your own voice and stick up. Well, I'm really afraid of that because the backlash could be bad, and like someone may have something bad to say about me, or I may lose a follower, or whatever the case is. And
Yeah. No, that relates to a lot of like us not changing, like
mm,
the world getting worse because we've got here and got the rights we have from speaking up and
yeah,
having our own opinion and valuing that opinion and also valuing other people's opinions and coming together. So from the recent events we've had, like just all over,
mhm,
like it just shows that, like you said, it's almost like we're being conditioned
mhm,
to not really have a creative and just consume. Because eventually it's going to be to the point where there's only a certain amount of people that are creating and nobody else creates. We just all consume.
yeah. And
And
who do you think? And that's a scary place to be
and
whenever you've only got a handful of people. And
I'm into conspiracies, bro, because a lot of things just don't add up. So I
you watched my latest episode, dude. I
I
went
did,
all
yeah.
in.
I know I was watching.
It's been my mind has been in the
I mean, you're about to have a child,
mhm,
so it makes you even think more deeply into it.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So like, and that's ever since I had a child. That's I'm thinking like, what is my daughter gonna have to live through? Like, what's that generation gonna be like?
yeah,
I think that far in the future too. I'm like, what am I gonna have to deal with while I'm raising her? And I'm
right,
thinking of that stuff too, and I'm like, man, that it can't it can't be as great as I think it's gonna be. I try to stay optimistic about it, but I'm
yeah,
just like, I won't
yeah,
expect unexpected too. But I'm just curious, and I'm probably never gonna know the answer to it.
mhm,
But it's just with so much social media and consuming information and stuff, like it it's mind blowing to me how much stuff they just sweep up under
yeah,
all that. Like
yeah,
they it because it's weird when an event happens in this world,
mhm,
something crazy, like
yeah,
something crazy happens. Some even crazier that relates to us more though. That gets people like more like on the defensive or on
Yeah.
the attack, I suppose, but with each other,
Right.
it distracts them. It's a distraction
Yeah.
from something crazy
From
happening. I'm
something
like,
crazy happening.
that is
Yeah.
not. It has not has everybody not caught on to that yet? Like, it's every time, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when the submarine thing with the billionaires,
Yep.
like that was going on in the news. That was constantly covered.
Mhm.
But the whole time there was something else crazier on the world. Like, I think there was the war started or something.
Mhm.
Maybe it was the Ukraine time or something like that.
Yeah.
Some big event like that in the world
Right.
that people should be like, oh shit, like this is happening right now. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Something like that was happening at the same time. But we
Yeah.
didn't find out about that till way after that stuff was over. And
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, by the way, there's a that just started.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Like,
We just
what am I gonna
watched
do?
it happen last week. You know, after
Yeah,
Charlie Kirk was shot. But if you look at the events that Congress was doing at the
yeah,
same exact
at
time,
the same exact time, literally.
and you're like, oh shit, you know,
And that's all. I mean,
and you don't hear about any of that because it's just been blanketed over by
so
other
way
shit.
more serious.
It's like, oh, we sent $650 million to Israel for their nuclear. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah,
We sent what to who? We like, yeah. It's just
people were making like Kurt's death more like personal
yeah,
when that should have been a thing where like rest in peace to that man. It's a horrible event, but at the same time, we should have took the other things that were happening way more personal than Charlie Kirk's death. You know what I mean? So
well, yeah. I think people, yeah, definitely went about it the wrong way, and that's what I kind of talked about, where people were just like so quick to just be like, oh, it was the Democrats, oh, it was the Republicans, oh, it was this, and to me, I'm just like, that's exactly what they want
exactly
it to happen. Like it's it's always it's racism. It's the transgender. There's always some sort of social issue that whatever's going on that once an event like this happens, you always see it flare up afterward.
And I'm like,
and everyone is just ready to kill each other. And to me, it's like,
also, if you look like in your daily life, most of the time when people talking about that, I'm like, are you seeing that on social media or are you seeing that in your personal life? Like, just take a look around you. How many people do you see arguing about these topics in person?
not many,
No, rarely.
not many.
But you see them arguing on social media every single day, all the time.
Yeah,
I'm like, that doesn't, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I'm just saying that is a formatted circumstance that they're trying to get.
yeah.
That doesn't happen in person all the time.
Right.
People get along.
Most people get
actually,
along.
normal people get along with each other. Like, they respect each other. They respect your choices.
I believe that too. I made a post not long ago. I said the same thing. I said I believe majority of people get along.
No, absolutely.
I think the majority of people. You go to your local stores or whatever. I'm not saying that the racism doesn't happen or all these things don't happen, because they do. But
no, yeah,
but like at the magnitude of where I think just like people are, like I said, they're ready to like uproot and like defend and like just like lash out against people they know. And like it's most of the time I think most people don't feel that way. It's just what you're being fed and it's what you're buying into, and next thing you know you're picking a side that you didn't even realize that you had a side, and now you're supporting stuff that you didn't even. Yeah, it's like it's a whole thing, and it just spinballs into what we see. And then
because in real life, you just somebody offend you or whatever make you feel some way, you stay away, or you just get away from those people, or you just don't surround yourself in that area.
Yeah,
on social media, you can't get away from it. It literally, it will be. I will open my phone. I've literally blocked my Instagram from seeing political stuff. Like, I put on there, it's sensitive information to me. I don't want to see political things. And I want to see like news stuff, but not necessarily political stuff. I still see it. It still comes through. Like, I don't know. I like something about there was the Charlie Kirk thing. Like, it was him like playing basketball or something. A footage of him playing basketball, and I liked it. And then next thing you know, my TikTok's a bunch of debating and stuff. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah.
I purposely don't like those stuff because I don't want to see. I don't want to see the video. I don't want to get fed into it. I just don't necessarily want to have an opinion about it anyways. I just want to know him as a man of God, and he did his best to speak his own mind. At the end of the day, he had free speech. He said what he wanted to say. And that's just with anybody. And that's how I feel about anybody. Anybody can do what they want.
Isn't it wild? That's a controversial opinion to some.
Yeah,
It's like, why can't I agree what happened was terrible and shouldn't happen, and then, like, also, like, maybe not completely agree with, like, his whole stand, it's like, why can't we do both of these things? Why do,
right,
like, and that's why it's like, you're not gonna, like, force me to pick a side, like, I'm not
yeah.
gonna sit here and be like,
No, I'm not picking a
taking one
side.
side. Yeah, it's like, no, why can't I think that, it was bad, and also we should, like, but also we should have free speech and say what everyone wants
Yeah,
to say.
correct. Yeah,
Do I think that, like,
I mean,
you know, did it make it right for people to go around and say, like, distasteful things? No. Would
no,
I do it?
no,
Probably, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. No. It's just like some of these things you just like, no, I don't want morally there's just something in me that's like
yeah.
I'm not gonna just like talk bad about someone that I just saw get shot.
It's in the same subject as if you, get on there and just say, it was a beautiful day today. I love everybody. And somebody gets on there and goes, oh, I hate everybody, uh, I don't know, something very offensive or violent or
Mhm.
whatever they want to say. Those are in the same category as freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Like you
Same
saying
thing.
something nice and positive is the same as somebody saying something negative. They're both freedom of speech. So,
Right.
and that's a right that you have, and or you should have, I should say,
Yeah.
which a lot of places aren't fortunate to have that. Like
Yeah. A lot of people you go to jail.
disagreeing is freedom of speech still. Like
Yeah.
when you say it, like,
Yeah, that's the hot topic, especially right now. It's like,
and it's like with the censoring and
mm,
like social media is our major news outlet now. I would say it's a lot how a lot of people get their information.
yeah.
They censor a lot of things. Like
Yeah.
they censor a lot of things that you should probably know,
Mhm.
and they don't want you to know it. They censor it
Yeah.
because it all gets monitored through a system and
Right.
algorithm. And they're like, oh, well, this person likes all these things. Well, I don't want that person to see this. I want that person to see something else that's gonna
Mhm.
make them continuously be that way. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where they take your screen time and what you
Yeah.
look at the most. Like, bro, they're always monitoring that. They're conditioning every single person for something.
Yeah.
Because every person has, I would say now, which I've met older people that don't necessarily have social media, but
Right.
majority every person, especially in the millennial generation and down, have social media or a phone, a smartphone.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they have that resource. Like
Right.
they can see that stuff.
No.
It's still available to them. So it's gonna affect
Yeah.
our generations coming up.
Yeah. That's like that's why I try to say the whole like picking sides and stuff because like I said, I think it's all orchestrated as like a whole big thing
Yeah,
to like I said, most people don't really hate each other to that extent. Most people don't have that derogatory feeling against, someone of another race.
right.
Most if of course you have extremes on both sides. You always will. But
Yeah,
like like I said, most normal people don't feel that way.
correct.
Most. And
That's why I just don't really get into politics,
yeah,
and like I just really don't try to even talk about it, have a conversation, because I just feel like no matter what, you'll never believe, and I also don't believe in every policy and everything
sure.
this person believes. I'm like, okay, I believe I'd be like, yeah, I agree with you on that, but I also
Yeah.
don't agree with you on this, and I'm like, but then that's going against the whole like political.
Yeah. Well, you can't pick that side.
Yeah, you can't pick that
Yeah.
side. You believe that, and I'm like, nah, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, no, I can see both
where's
sides
the
of this.
where's the political party for just basic human rights? Like, where's
Yeah, dude.
that? Where's that? But they don't get endorsed, and that's why
Yeah. There's no
you can't
money in
even have
that.
that choice, and
Yeah.
it's just very
It
strange
all
to
comes
me.
down to funding and money, where the money's coming from, and yeah, that's why it's a very strange thing, and I avoid like picking sides because, like I said, I can pick points from this side that I agree with, and I can pick
Right.
points from this side. But I'll never be one that's just gonna blank. I'm not. I will never just give some of these people that I especially don't know some sort of
Yeah.
blanket loyalty
No,
because some
literally.
party says so. Like
Yeah.
that's not
No,
me,
it doesn't
dude.
make sense to me.
That's like some cuck behavior to me, and I'm not gonna participate. And just
Correct.
like
Yeah.
I just blindly stick to you because a couple of things you said, like no, like I can agree with you and still not like you. Like
Yeah.
so you may say something that I agree with, and may still dislike you for the most part.
Right.
Both. I think both can be true. So it's like,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. I
it,
don't know. It's just it's really weird. It's not like our mission as humans. It wasn't.
no,
It's not our mission as a human being. Like,
mm-mm,
what God intended us to be
I
was like
agree.
this stuff. Like it was about progressing, not.
Yeah,
I mean, like in all reality, the conflict that it all creates is making us. It's stalling our progression.
I agree.
Like we're there's way bigger problems. As in, we're thinking about future generations. The Earth's gonna be depleted of resources and stuff, and uh, we gotta find some way to fix all that things, and that's also a political topic too, which is insane.
Hmm.
Everybody should be like, yeah, no, we should definitely save our Earth
Yeah,
for money.
yeah.
Like,
No, this should have to
but
be
it's
on
like,
one
yeah,
side
why
or
does
the
money
other.
even matter?
Yeah,
It doesn't make any sense. Like, why is oil, if oil is destroying our Earth, which, science says it is, but then there's also the conspiracy that it doesn't, but there's also the conspiracy that we're not going to run out of oil. Like,
right.
it's just nobody, there should just be the truth, and that's one mission, and then we just all work
Yeah,
together. But I don't, that's our human flaw, though.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I don't know, man. Like, it's just whoever's controlling all this stuff, like, you would be a better leader or whatever you do if you just got everybody together. You were just good about it, not like
yeah.
greedy about it and controlling about it. It's weird.
Right.
Like, if you just got everybody on the same mission, like, you're gonna save all of our
Yeah,
resources and keep the human existence forever or something. I don't know.
yeah. Well, that's human flaw. That's where the human nature, we're greedy and we're selfish and we want ourselves,
Yeah.
and and we're very tribal. Um, that's true too. Like, you're very tribal to your people, and yeah, it's like I agree. I wish that was the point of view that we came from, and that's how we looked at things, And then, but then it's just like it's just money. Once we went to
Oh,
like currency, and we figured out how to like we put value into the dollar in a way to, you
but
know,
it's weird too. Have you ever seen that podcast with Kanye West on the Joe Rogan? Have you ever seen that?
uh,
He was like, he's like, why does the Earth have a price? Like, it didn't make any sense. Like, why? Like, money doesn't matter if the Earth's not here,
yeah,
or just like it doesn't matter if like you can't like. I'm assuming like in an aspect, you got so much money you can buy anything you want. It's not valuable anymore. Like, I don't know.
right,
There's just no valuable in money. Value in
yeah.
money.
And it's like we were all born here. Like, why are you gonna charge me to live here?
Yeah,
I was
basically.
born here, dude. Like,
Like,
I'm
I had no choice.
the same way you're just born. We're just all born here. And now I gotta pay all this money to all these people. It's like, what? It's
Yeah,
like, what? I'm like, bro, I was just born here. I don't.
yeah.
Why are you?
I know that's the weird thing for me because I'm just like, what are they trying to? What is it trying to achieve? I don't know. There's some type of because you can get like spiritual, or you can get it like
Yeah, I think like a control thing.
it has to be
It's
like
just like it's just a control power. It's power. That's what because it can't
it's
be. It's not really money
what do you?
because they print the money.
It's still weird too in that aspect. 'Cause it's like, what do you need power for? Like, what are you? Are we gonna fight some
Well,
other like species
we've
of
been
race
fighting
that's
for
gonna?
power though since the beginning. Since
I know, but
even whenever it was like back to like Vikings, whenever Christopher, it's always been like land,
yeah, but
land. It comes down to land, and a lot of people want to go with like the money, but like I said, they print the money.
I feel like
Like,
with those people, though, they just had lack of knowledge though. Like,
yeah,
they just like did not like they just thought like I have to survive.
yeah, it was
Like,
a
you know what I mean?
survival thing. You would
Like,
think by now we're past that.
yeah, you would think like by now with all the knowledge you have,
Yeah, you would think war wouldn't have to be
yeah, like
wouldn't
you
have
would
to be
think
the
like
fixer.
why are we fighting? Like it's almost like
Yeah,
you still got a caveman
it's like
mentality.
we can talk actually. We can just communicate this out and
Yeah,
find out what we both need, and then see if we can make that happen. You don't have to kill all my people. That's okay.
yeah, not the
Yeah,
caveman mentality. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's just so strange to me. Like,
yeah.
I
That's
mean,
kind of where we're at. It then
we'll
makes you
find
think.
out
It's like, how
eventually.
smart are we really?
I don't know
How
if
much have we really evolved? Like,
yeah, it's almost like we're not because it's like, hey, like like Elon and them are they're trying to send people to Mars
yeah,
and stuff. It's like,
for what?
yeah, like where do
Why?
you? Yeah, it's strange. I don't know.
Earth seems like it's falling apart.
Yeah,
Like,
which I
what?
mean, it probably is, but
Yeah, it's like maybe we should just fix some stuff here for a little bit. How about that? Let's redirect the focus back into like our Earth. That's I mean, I don't know. I'm all for whatever. Like, it's his money. He funds it all. It's
yeah,
whatever the hell he wants to do
whatever.
with it. And I don't have anything against Elon. Not I don't. Anyway,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's just like seems like there's just a lot of attention to like everything other than taking care of the people that's here,
right.
in my opinion.
I think in Elon's aspect, or like just in that realm of like those people that are smart and create the technology, I've watched like videos like on YouTube and stuff about like our existence, and one topic was about war, like what if war never happened, like the wars we've had.
Mhm.
Um, and it was a great topic because everybody's like, "Oh, why do we have to fight a war and all this and that? Why all these people have to die?" And the their side that they were explaining about war was that it's advanced our technology to improve our quality of life. So, for instance, like when World War II happened, that's when basically they were in desperate need to speed up the
Yeah.
process of creating a better aircraft where
Mhm.
they could fly higher, and that also led to us getting our plane travels we have now, like with the
Yeah.
passenger carry and all that
Right.
stuff. It's boosts that, and also just modern medicine, like surgery. Before they were cutting people's legs off and stuff,
Mm.
but then they
Yeah.
were like, well, this person, we can make a prosthetic leg for this person, and back then they just pour whiskey on or something
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
the
Saw it
leg.
off.
Yeah, so
Stitched it up.
it's like I don't know, like,
It's like we always catapult forward after something like this happens.
but yeah, I still feel like we just don't have to do that.
Yeah, maybe we can just skip the middle part and we can
Yeah,
just like think of the next. Yeah, why do we throw
I
such a
think
chemist
that
with it?
I'm like, it's weird our caveman mentality.
Yeah,
And
we're barbaric
we're
and
so smart. I guess not smart, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. I
yeah,
get lost in rabbit holes
yeah,
or like just conspiracies and stuff, like how a lot of technology we have now is just lost technology.
hmm.
Like it was already around, but with
It's just been
all the
refurbished
wars
and
and all the conquering and stuff, we lost it.
right. I don't know.
Hopefully, we turn it around.
We'll see.
I can talk all day about
Yeah,
that because I'm just like, bro, like it has to make sense to me because I'm just like I just wonder about it all the time.
yeah,
But so I just do me, focus on me,
yeah. I
spread
think that's what
love and
most people got to
positivity,
do.
and just try to be the best human I can be to everybody I meet.
Yeah,
Really,
be kind. Go about your day to day.
yeah, because I mean, I may not be around here for it.
Right,
My daughter may not be either, but
right.
I just, I don't know. I've been very fortunate to meet great people in my life of all cultures, all different mindsets, and everybody's really nice to me. I just
Right.
want my
Yeah, kids to
experience the
experience the same
same
thing.
thing. Like
Yeah,
I want to
agreed.
rub off with that mentality. Because
I agree, brother.
if not, man, I don't know. I don't know. I can imagine being a crash out every day.
No,
I
no,
can
you
imagine
can't
about
be.
something.
Yeah,
Just do
no, it's just
you.
not a way to live for
Just do
sure.
you. Just live your
Yeah,
life.
yeah,
Enjoy it.
no
Like
doubt.
in all reality, we're all gonna die, and we won't be able to take it with us. Even whoever is controlling anything.
Right.
Maybe that's what they're trying to discover.
Yeah, figure out how to go forever, and
Yeah.
yeah, which like I said, I don't think we'll be around for that either. Maybe they may get a couple more years out of them, but
Yeah.
um,
I
yeah,
don't know, but I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully something changes. But
yeah.
for the most part, I don't know. Like with me, I don't know. I wouldn't want to live forever anyway.
No, I wouldn't either. Because I think
Yeah,
I think this is just part of life. I don't think this is the end of life.
there's
I
more
think
to
that
it.
is just a
Of
part of
course.
just a part of life. So I believe that I think there's something else after. So it's like I think this is just a stop along the way, brother.
My homie sent me this thing. He said his homie sent it to him, but he's like, "Hey, bro, just think about it." He's like, "You're literally a ghost and a meat shield on a flying rock."
Yeah,
I
that's
was
it.
like, "That's hilarious," because
That's it.
that's hilarious. You spirit your body and you're on a flying rock.
Yeah. Then it leaves and there's just nothing left.
But like,
Yeah.
that's hilarious, bro. It's like some History Channel stuff you see.
Yeah, for sure.
Uh,
I agree.
but I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I think like, yeah, like you said, if this is just like the beginning of whatever
Yeah.
life we have, it's just each one's
Yeah.
experience, maybe in a way. But
Yeah. Just one
I'll
step
try to
on the
figure that
next.
out either.
I don't think we're supposed to know, man. I think we're just supposed to be here
But that's the
today.
beauty of it, though. The beauty of it is you got a certain amount of time on this earth. Like, enjoy
Yeah.
it. And honestly, you're in the devil's playground, so it's gonna be hell for you
Hmm.
if you look at it that way.
Right. Yeah, it's all just perspective.
But if you live like how God intended you to be, obviously you're gonna live a prosperous life and you can
Sure.
enjoy it. Because I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of the things that make us depressed and upset is pretty much what like we have like with the phones and the social media and the
Yeah.
news and bad foods and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Those are like you're playing in the devil's
Yeah.
playground,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be rough for you if you're not.
Yeah. So I gotta get outside, get in the woods, boy.
Get in the
So I gotta
woods.
get on them trails, dude. You gotta get some miles on them trails, get back connected closer to
Facts.
God, man. Get out there in the nature, find out what's really going on, you know?
Facts, yeah.
That's where you feel it at, out there in the nature.
Yeah,
That's where I find it at. That's where I feel like I'm most connected to whatever source is like trying to
yeah,
create something out of me. I feel like I can get close to that out there in the woods.
yeah, man. I mean, that was how we originally were before
Yeah.
technology and stuff. Like people, that you think about like Indians and
Mhm.
I mean, a lot of cultures still live out. Like when I was in Hawaii, you see
Yeah.
a lot of that.
Yep.
Hispanics, Mexicans, they still live by traditional things where their ancestors were connected to
Yeah.
God and the earth, and
Right.
they still live those things. And I mean, you look at them now, you're like, why do they do that? But then like you experience, you're like, damn,
And you feel
it's
it.
pure.
You
You know what I
feel
mean?
it.
It's like it's
It's a breath of
pure.
fresh air.
Yeah, it's pure.
Yeah.
It's
Feel a little weight off your shoulders.
yeah, it
So,
uh keeps you really connected with
hmm
the earth. And
yeah.
it's I mean, it's more than a flying rock. I
Yeah.
mean, you're made from everything the earth is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's just like you think about the magnetic and all that stuff.
hmm
You just
Right. Dude, you get lost in it, dude. Yeah,
hey, bro.
for
Yeah.
sure. For sure, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I'm getting ready to wrap this one up. I appreciate it, dude. It's been another good episode.
Of course,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Of course.
Hopefully we'll do it again soon.
Absolutely.
So I get back into it.
I always I love chatting it up with you, brother.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I appreciate it. As for you guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys are checking out the Hydrates 1-2 IV Therapy. It's HYDR 812 IV Therapy. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you guys are checking out Cobra. You can find them also Facebook and Instagram. Check them out.
Check it out.
Get that apparel ordered. I appreciate all you guys. Thanks for the support.
Appreciate you,
I
man.
love
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.